Hungry Visionaries here. Thanks for tuning in. Today's July 1st. It's the start to a new month. Let's make it a good one. It's just me today. Paulo's not here with me. And today we're going to cover how to grow on TikTok. Now I'm going to be speaking from personal experience and how we've been growing our account over the last few months. It's gained some traction. So I'd like to share some tips with you as promised on our TikTok. Number one, you need to pick a niche. So you can move within your niche once you pick it, and you can experiment and do different things with it, but you need to pick a niche. Our niche, obviously, entrepreneurship and business. Now, we've always had this idea that we were going to talk about entrepreneurship and business and life and help people out, but we're going to put a comedic twist on it and also include like exotic cars, because exotic cars are entrepreneurship related, but it's also something that we love to do. However, the niche that we pick is entrepreneurship, and that's what we stick to, and that's it. You need to pick a niche and stick to it. Your niche can be based on so many different things. You can be a millennial. That's a niche in itself. You can be a parent. That's a niche. You can own a business. That's a niche. You can enjoy a sport. You can be a videographer, a photographer, anything like that. All niches. So what you need to do is you need to pick a niche, you need to stick to it, and then you can get creative within that niche. Do you want to do dancing, but you're not a dancer? Sure, you can do dancing in your business videos or in your entrepreneurship videos or in your photography videos. Or bottom line is, you gotta pick one, you gotta stick to it, and that's how you're really gonna grow your following. People will know when they see your content, they'll know what it's about. People will be looking forward to your content because they know what it's about. If you're all over the place, unless you're already a celebrity or you already have a big account, it's not really gonna get you anywhere. Number two, huge mistake I see in a lot of TikTok accounts, you're not posting enough. People will post once a day, if even, sometimes only a couple times a week, and they're wondering, well, why isn't my channel growing? That's probably because you're not posting enough. TikTok is super competitive right now, and you need to be posting, in my opinion, between 5 to 10 times a day. We try to post at least 4 to 10 times a day. Some days we post 10 times a day, some days we only post 2 or 3 times. Bottom line is, the days that we post more, the videos seem to get more traction as it's being shown in more people's feeds. So posting often is super, super, super important. At least 5 to 10 times a day, guys, if you want your channel to grow. Like I said, unless you're already well established, you need to really put in that work. A lot of your videos are gonna flop. You're gonna put in time in good videos. I've put in an hour into a video and it barely gets any views or likes. And then I've put in 2 minutes into a video and it gets over 100,000 views. So we've recycled clips, all kind of stuff. And that's the next topic I'm gonna touch on. Number 3, a tip to post more often if you're struggling to do this: recycle old footage that you may have used on other platforms such as Instagram or YouTube. We've done this. We reposted a video close to the beginning of our channel. We reposted a video that we did with FaZe Rug, and it ended up getting over 700,000 views, over 100,000 likes, and that was a clip that we made like 2 years ago. So almost 2 years ago. Bottom line is, recycle your clips. You can also recycle clips that were specifically made for TikTok that are more down in your feed. I suggest at least a couple of months down. If you're posting every single day, at least a couple of weeks down. If you're posting multiple times a day, a couple of weeks down. Because you don't want people going on your page and seeing repeat content right off the bat, but the chances of someone scrolling to the bottom of your page are pretty low. Feel free to recycle that content. Another tip to post more is to do video responses on comments. The fact that TikTok has allowed this is insane. You have never been able to do this on any other platform by doing a direct video response to the person commenting. I think this is highly valuable, and I think it gives you the opportunity to post way more often than you usually could. Another way to increase how much you post is doing duets. You should duet someone once a day. You should try to recycle 1 clip a day, and you should try to respond to a video comment per day. That's 3 videos per day right there. Then throw in a couple pieces of original content, and you've got 5 to 10 posts per day. You're also gonna wanna keep up with the trends. What you need to do with the trends that are on TikTok, you need to incorporate them into your niche and keep them in your niche. So I'm gonna tie it all together. Trending sounds, trending hashtags. I could break them up into more segments, and I'd be happy to do that in another video for you guys. But you need to use trending hashtags, trending sounds. And when you're using trending hashtags, make sure it's relevant to the video. And also when you're using hashtags, make sure that they're more specific than broad. You don't want to use the For You page hashtag. It's way too crowded. You want to use hashtags that have millions of views but not billions of views or hundreds of millions of views necessarily, because then your videos are competing with a lot of other videos. Same thing with sound. You want to use trending sounds, doesn't matter how many plays they have, just use them. That's going to get your video seen much better. Also going to want to make sure your account is not shadow banned. A lot of people have been having shadow banning problems. A good way you can tell if your account is shadow banned is if you post a video, it's not getting any views, literally 0 views. Have a friend go on their TikTok, check out your page, and if they cannot see the video, that means the video is under review and you may have been shadow banned. Now, there's a difference between being under review and being shadow banned. Being under review is not bad at all. Being under review is totally normal, and usually TikTok will reward you by pushing out your content super hard a little bit later after the review. So don't be scared, but if your videos are constantly not showing up, then there may be a problem and you may need to contact TikTok. Another way to tell if you're shadow banned is if you're blocked from doing lives. If you're blocked from doing lives, you're shadow banned. If you're just getting low views, there could be a culprit of reasons why that is happening and could be totally unrelated to being shadow banned. Another important thing, if you want to grow your channel, you need to figure out what times of day your audience is active. The way to do that is, first of all, you need to have a pro account. So you go into TikTok settings, make a pro account. Once you have a pro account, you can see the analytics of your channel. The analytics of your channel will allow you to see when your users are most active. You're gonna wanna find out when your users are most active, and that's the times you wanna post most of your content. And you can do some experimental times throughout the day as well. But if you're posting your content 2, 3 o'clock in the middle of the day, it's probably not gonna get seen by a lot of people. Make sure you're aware of that. Another thing you need to do is you need to engage with the TikTok community, both on other people's posts, but most importantly, you need to respond to almost every single comment that you can on your posts. And you need to get people hyped up on your posts. So you need to engage with them. This is more of a long-term strategy, but it will help you grow a lot. And as you're engaging with people in lives and engaging with people in the comment section, they're gonna be much more likely to engage with your content and every piece of content. And that's gonna help the algorithm. So if you can get a few loyal fans, boom, your TikTok is gonna grow. Most importantly, do not delete your content or make your content private, especially in masses. Now, if you're posting 5 times a day and then once every 2 weeks you want to delete a post, that's totally fine. But if you're consistently deleting your post, that's going to give TikTok the impression that you're posting content you're not supposed to be posting. Especially if you delete anything while it's under review and you do it a couple of times, you're going to get banned. So definitely do not delete your content. And there's another flip side to that. Not deleting your content, sometimes TikTok will push your content out late. We've had videos go viral after sitting for 2 weeks. We've had it go from 2,000-3,000 views to 70,000 views. By just letting it sit, it all of a sudden will gain traction. Yeah, your video can 10x views or even more than that a couple weeks after being posted. So just keep your content on your page. It's not that your content is necessarily bad. If it is, your fans, your followers will let you know. And take constructive criticism. Don't delete stuff unless it violates the guidelines. Don't post stuff against the guidelines in the first place. Make sure you're not gonna get your stuff copyrighted. So don't use any background music. You're taking a risk if you're playing background music or anything like that without giving proper credits. Another huge way to grow your TikTok, and this goes for any social media account, collaborations. The more you collaborate, the more visibility you're gonna get, the more people will trust and like you. You need to collaborate if you can. That's also why duets help a lot, and it's great that TikTok made that possible. And the last piece of advice I'm giving you today is make all your content on the TikTok platform. TikTok likes it when you create the content on their platform using their effects, using their sounds. People make successful videos out of their platform, and that's fine. But from personal experience, the more content you create on their platform and post, the better. That's gonna be it. That's all I'm covering today. I can cover more in another video. If you have any suggestions or questions, make sure you drop them in the comment below. Also, please be sure to subscribe to our channel, as we're going to be putting out way more content on entrepreneurship and business and getting your business started, growing your social media accounts, how to market, how to invest in stocks, all that kind of good stuff. If you stuck around this long, be sure to subscribe. You're going to love our new content. Please, let's get a discussion going in the comments. I want to see how you guys grow on TikTok. If you have any other tips you can add, or if you disagree with anything that I've said and you've experienced different, I love hearing opposing opinions. No agenda for the next video, so we're open to suggestions. Have a good week. Let's kill it. Let's get this money. Peace.